real race that I can actually like drive around and not lose SR every 2 seconds. I'm so tired of all the people hitting people and they get SR increases and I'm the one being hit and I lose SR. I just don't get it at Trial Mountain. It's just a joke. That place is ridiculous. There's like something about my car that just loses SR. I can drive around it without touching anyone and I lose SR. I'm not understanding it. I mean, I get hit into walls and I lose SR. It's just dumb. Just really dumb. You tell I'm frustrated with it because it is just, and so what happens is I've ended up in these stupid lobbies and then everybody drives really horrible and then you're just, it's just a over and over and over again. I mean, there's just no point to that place. It's just an awful, awful, awful track the way it's set up right now. I gotta come here and race here just to get out of the stupid free fall of the A's. I mean, it's just dumb. Okay, so I gotta roll that corner better. I gotta roll that corner better. Woo! That's... yeah. That was driving in too far. That sucked. Just overshot the corner. Wow, it just didn't want to turn. Like, there was no... I lost so much time because of not turning. Ugh. Yep. Gotta come over here to recover my SR because Trial Mountain is just a destroyer of it. How people hit and get SR increases and I keep losing it and I'm on the receiving end of that I don't get, but alright, that doesn't work. I've so had it with that place. Twice I've gotten all the way down. I'm trying to remember. I started the beginning of the week S99 and pretty high up in the B range and for DR, and in 6 races I was at the bottom of an SRB and I could not for the life of me figure out. I would go a whole race without hitting anybody or any penalties or anything and I kept losing SR. I'm like, is this thing broken? Like, just like, I don't get it. Like, I just don't, in this place I can drive around, get a nice clean race. I think the last race I finished second. I'll just do that. It's a waste of time from the standpoint of this is the only way I can get my DR back. I mean, I keep trying on the Trial Mountain. I've only had one race today that was a good race, no contact or anything. Everything else is just like contact like crazy, and other people initiate it and they get their SR increased, and mine I keep losing. I just don't get that. It's very frustrating, as you can probably tell. Mainly because you get tanked. I mean, I had 2 races there. I lost I'm already down into the mid A's, and I was well into the S's. Like, I don't get it. The run race, I had no penalties. All I had was a guy that brake checked me, and that was it. And he made the corner and everything, no problem. He stayed in his position and everything. He went and took out 2 people and ended up getting more SR, and I lost my SR. I'm like, is this thing picking the wrong people? Like, I don't get it. Ugh. The first lap was the one that was. I just didn't roll the corner up here correctly. Oh my gosh, that car drifted so much there compared to the car in front of me. We must have just had slightly different line through there. Wow, this thing just doesn't want to stop. Wow, that was pretty bad. I don't know what was going on there. Every once in a while it does that, and I don't really know where that comes from. Yeah, there it goes again. I must have picked up the brakes a little too late there. I don't know. Like every once in a while it gets into the ABS and it just acts weird. So I got an ABS story. So I had I used to race an Evo. It was an Evo 8. And that ABS was like the most perfect ABS. Like I don't think I ever actually had it kick in ever. It was there. It apparently worked, but I just never had it. Tires always had good grip. I mean, and probably that car you could get pretty sideways and stuff with. So, anyways, I was racing I took my WRX to race at what do they call it? A Hawkeye. It was a 06. And that was one of the only cars I've ever spun, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. I spun it, and I figured I'd just spin like a top, because normally that's like if I ever spun the Evo, it'd just spin like a top and then you just take off again. It wasn't a big deal. You just lock everything up and then spin and take off. But the WRX started spinning, and when it spun and it was backwards, the ABS got completely confused as to what was going on. and disengaged the brakes. So I had the brakes to the floor, and I had no brakes. So you can imagine now all of a sudden I'm backwards, and now all of a sudden I'm excited. It feels like you're accelerating. I had to get off the brake, back on the brake to get it to re-established. And all of that when I was sliding, and then it slowly slid around the other way. And because of that snafu, I ended up slamming a curbing because I couldn't get quite stopped in time. Had it not had that freak out moment where it took the brakes off, I wouldn't hit the curbing. But yeah, it's an expensive day. So underneath of those things, the WRXs, they're all aluminum suspension, like an SDI. It's the only year they had aluminum suspension on a WRX. And so it just took all the pieces and bent them really a ton. So I just put all new control arms, bearings, all that kind of stuff in it. It was good to go. That car was solid. I think I put another 60,000 on it. Chassis was dead straight. We threw it on a what are they called? One of those laser alignment ones. It was back when they were fancy and new. Alright, so you're probably wondering, why am I pitting? Because pretty much what I've learned in this is, like right there, I would have rolled that corner more, but they were like, I had to get out of it a little bit because they took my line away. So I found it better to come in right away, get out of the traffic, and then just get back to running good times, just like qualifying, right? There we go. So you just gotta get a rhythm going here. Because you have to pit, you're better off, or at least I think you're better off doing this than racing with people, because the problem is you're just losing time. Anytime you race with anybody, you're just losing time. Unless you can catch them at the right spot. That's my theory, at least. Obviously, other people have different approaches because they didn't all stop on the first lap, so. Gotta figure out how to get this thing to rotate more on that corner. I think I could go even faster if I could get it to rotate. Kind of like how an Evo would actually do that corner. Ooh. Missed that there. Although, I didn't have an Evo 10, so these always seem so big to me than the 8s. And the 8 was actually big compared to the previous generation's Evos. So it's just kind of funny. Yeah, so that's just pretty much, what, 18 laps or whatever, just straight. So I'm running. I was looking at what I'm running. 47.9s. It's not great, but I gotta run faster than that if I'm gonna compete. I don't trust going through there yet. Completely on it. As you can tell, I'm getting out of the gas. Alright, well, I'm up to 4th. We'll see. I'm guessing the person in front of me has not pitted yet. Just based on the fact that they're up by 10 seconds. I'd be surprised if somebody was up by 10 seconds already. Just unless they're like super fast here. You only got 7 laps in. I mean, that'd be fast. Like really fast. Okay, so 10-6. Still 10-6. Okay, 10-3. Alright, I'm gonna start picking the brakes up earlier. I'm gonna try that. See if I can pick up some more speed from that. Wow. It started sliding, and I needed it to turn, so I just let it slide that way. Okay, so I could have stayed on it. I gave up some time there. Yeah, that's not how you do that. I'm gonna try that again. Roll the center more. Yeah, that was a slow lap. You don't need to do another one of those laps. Trying a different way to go through there, and it does not seem to be working. Nope. We gotta shut that down. And I gotta stop using the brakes there. No brakes. I can get out of the gas a little bit, but no brakes. Okay. There's no brakes. Alright, let's see what this is. Just playing around with lap times here. Yeah, it's getting better. I think I was in third when I stopped, right? Yeah. So pretty much I've run all those laps and pretty much been in the same spot. So that's not bad. I don't know where he's going, but... Yeah, you can't get through there like that. Whoa. What happened to him? Oh, he's running a lap faster, just about the guy that's in first. That's just crazy. Because I don't really feel like I'm slow, but I must be. Okay. 2 more laps. Are you kidding me? Wow. I was not expecting that one. Huh. That's interesting. Gotta wait for everybody to finish here. I'll close out. Come on. There we go. Yay. I gotta win. I don't even know what that is. I feel like I should save and... That's funny. Unbelievable. I can't believe that one. So that means, wow. I said when I was out there running that I was putting up fast laps. I just didn't know how it was going to settle out. And I thought the guy that was 13 seconds up was the original pole sitter and he had just slowly driven off, right? With like 18 or 19 laps to go, right? So he's running half a second faster or whatever. That's what I was figuring. What I didn't realize is the guy passed when he came out of the pits. That was the leader. So the strategy I talked about at the beginning worked again. It's very much a strategy race. So go back and watch my earlier YouTube and I explain how to do it. I'll just say it has to do with speed in traffic versus speed not in traffic. And we'll just leave it at that. So have a good night. I'm at least back up to an S, so that's good. And staying away from Trial Mountain.